Okay?
Yes.
So after letting, now we say it implies now, which means 4 over x will be equals to what? M. Okay? That's the first step. After that, what do? We make x the subject, no, sir?
Yes.
The next step is make x the subject.
Subject.
Make x the what? The subject. So we have 4 over x equals to m. We said when we want to make anything a subject, it must be on the what? On the left hand side, okay? So x that we wanted is on the right, is already on the left. So, but is a rational, is a fraction, okay? So what we have to do, we have to cross multiply. I said this cross multiplication, don't put the sign there. For me, I'm just putting it so that you can see. But when you're doing in your book, don't put that sign. Just know that you are cross multiplying. So which means when we cross multiply, what do we get? X times m, we get x, xm. Not so? Are we together, members?
Yes.
Yes. Equals to 4 times 1, we get 4. Remember, we are making x. So what do? We divide all through by m. We divide all through by m. So m will cancel out. Then we remain with x equals to 4 over m. That was the first step. Not so? After that, what next? After that, what next? We interchange. The next step is interchange. Immediately after interchanging, the function that you get is already the inverse. Okay, is the opposite of that function. Okay. So which means
Yes.
therefore f g of x, but its inverse like that. Okay, is equals to 4 over, well, there's m now, we replace it with what? With x.
X.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
So what have you discovered? What have you discovered?
It's the same.
The function is the same, not so?
Yes.
Good. Put it down, please. For those who have not yet put it down and we'll proceed. Are you through with that?
Yes.
Yes. Let's move to the next example. The next one is D, not so? D. In D, they want us to find GF of X, but its inverse, okay? Like I've said in the previous example, the first step is to what? What do we do first? The first step is to find?
GFX.
GF of X.
We have first to find GF of X, which we have already got, not so?
Yes.
What did we get? What was our answer, please?
X squared plus
15
1.
plus
It was 15 plus.
15 plus x out of x.
It was this
out
one.
Of x minus
It was
1.
this one. It was this one. I think that.
16.
I think that.
Yes. Yes.
Huh? Yes, it was this one. So we have 15 plus x over x minus 1. Not so? Members, are we together?
Yes.
So after that, what do we do? We want to find its inverse. Now we want to find the inverse of this function. What do? We let.
Yes.
So we said let GF of x be equals to, I can use P. Use let of your choice, okay? Okay? So it implies now 15 plus x over x minus 1 is equals to P. Are we together? After that, what next? We make the subject, no sir?
Multiply.
We make x the subjects by cross multiplying. So when we cross multiply, we shall have p into x minus 1, no sir,
X minus 1
equals to
is
1 into
15
50
plus X.
plus x. Remember, we want to make x the subjects. Our interest is to make x the subjects. Okay.
Yes.
So now when you see we have x on both sides, we have x on the left and we have x on the right.
Right.
So remember, we said when we want to make something the subject, it must appear as only ones, okay? And it must appear only on one side of the function or of the expression, okay? Yes. So what do we do now? We open this bracket. So let's open this bracket first. So we shall have px minus p, not so? When you open that bracket, right?
Yes.
Equals to 15 plus x. Equals to 15 plus x. Collect the light terms. Let's collect the light terms. We bring, remember we said it must be on the left. So we bring this x on the right to the left. So we shall have px. When you transpose this x to the left, it's negative, it's positive from here. When you cross it, becomes negative. So become px minus x, right? Equals to 15, which is this 15
plus P.
plus p.
Plus P.
When you look at the left hand side, what do you see? X is common, not so?
Yes.
What do we do to that? We factorize it, not so?
Factorize.
When you factorize, what do you get? You shall have x into
P minus 1.
P minus 1. Good. Equals to 15 plus P.
P minus
We want x. What do? We divide all through by P minus 1.
1.
P minus 1. So this one and this one will cancel out, not so?
Yes.
So our x is equals to 15 plus P over P minus 1.
Plus 1.
We already made x the subject. What next? We interchange, not so?
Yes.
The next step is interchanging. So therefore, d f of x, which is the inverse, okay?
Yes.
Is equals to 15 plus what? Plus what?
Plus 1.
Plus X.
Plus x. Now where there's p, replace it with x, okay?
X.
Plus x over x minus
X.
1.
x minus 1.
1.
Put it down, please. Put it down. Are we through with that? Members, are we through with that?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's move to the next one. E, they want us to find F inverse of X times D inverse of X. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
So what are we going to do now? What are we going to do?
We get the inverse
get
of
F
F
of X,
and the inverse of
F of
multiply.
then F of then G of X, then we multiply. Then after we get the inverse.
First get the inverse.
We multiply the inverse of F.
Yes, we multiply their inverse, not so?
Yes.
So you get for me the inverse of F and then get for me the inverse of G. Work it out, work it out. That one is your work now. Get for me the inverse of f and then get the inverse of g, then multiply them. Yes, members?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Alpha.
Yeah, we are about.
Okay.
Oh.
Some part of the work I can't see. Part of the question. I'm going back there. Really, I can see. Alpha. Okay, members.
Yes.
I think that one you can do it now. We can do that, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, let's move to let's move to the next example. Yes, that one now you can do it. Do for me this one now. Do for me this one. I think that example there.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, let's move and do this one now. So we have the most important thing now. People know how to determine inverse and how to get the composite function, right? The question is g of x is given to be 2x and f of x is given to be x plus 3. Okay? Full stop. Find g f of x. Find g of f of x. So what do we do there? So we shall have g f of x equals to g into f of x. Not so. Which will give us g into, what is f of x? F of x we got was x plus 3. That was the way it was given. Then carry that and then put it in G. So therefore G f of x, it will be, G is now x plus 3. So when you put it there, we shall have 2 into x plus 3. Not so? Members? Is it okay?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
When you open that bracket, what do you get? We get 2x plus 6, right? So that's our yes. That was the first part of the question. Then there's the ends part of it. Ends, they want us to evaluate. To evaluate is to get a definite value. That's what the word evaluate means. To get a definite value. Okay?
Value.
Yes. So G f of 2. So now we have already got G f of x. So with me now, go back to the function, which is f g of x. We got was 2x plus 6. Now this time when you substitute, when x is 3, what do we get? So we get f g of what? 2 equals to 2 times what? Times 2 plus 6.
6.
We get 2 times 2 give us 4 plus
4.
plus 6. So what is our answer? What is
10.
the 10?
The answer is 10.
All right. Now the next example that I think is going to be our last example. Then you go and do the exercise, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we look at that question there? Where Dav said? Where Dav said? F of x is equals to x cubed plus 3.
3.
And G of x is equals to x minus 1. Okay? Are we together there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now they want us to find the value of a. So those are the which type of function is this one? If you remember very well, which type of function is this?
Conditional functions.
Conditional functions. Good. Is conditional what? Conditional functions. Because when we are doing the first example, we have discovered that they are like matrices. Because we said matrix AB is not the same as matrix BA. So it's the same thing applied here, okay? So, but for you to get that, to arrive to this point, you have to set a condition. You have to set a condition. So now they want us to find the value of A, such that f g of A is equals to g of A. Okay?
Yes.
So what do we do first? We first get f g of A of x, sorry. Then we get gf of what? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So let's first, the first step is first get f g of x. That's the first step. Okay. Then after getting f g of x, then now we can put what? We can now put a in the function. Okay. So
Yes.
we shall have f into g of x, close that. F into, what is g of x? G of x is x minus 1. Are we together? If that one is okay, now we get f g of x now, which will be, put x minus 1 into that, which will give us x minus 1, but cube. Okay? But cube plus 3. Okay? In our expansion, can you expand for me that, please? Expand x minus 3 cube. Expand that. Let's go for side work. Let's go for side work. Let's go for side work.
Yes, teacher.
We want to expand x minus 1 cube. Not so.
Yes.
What does that one mean? It means we have to multiply brackets how many times? 3 times. Not so.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We have to multiply that one 3 times. So which will be? It is same as x plus 1. I mean x minus 1, sorry. Minus 1 into x minus 1 squared. Right together. That one is the same. Okay?
Yes.
So we now have x minus 1 into x minus 1 squared. So can we first get this? Let's first get x minus 1 squared. Then after that, we come and put it onto this, okay?
Yes.
Yes. But x minus 1 squared is equals to x minus 1 into x minus 1. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
When you do that, you get x into x minus 1 minus into x minus 1. Right?
Yes.
Open that. When you do that, what do you get? We get x what? Squared
X squared
minus x
2x
minus x, then minus x, then plus
minus x
plus 1, right?
plus 1.
So we get
Yes.
x squared minus 2x
2x
plus 1.
1.
Not so?
Yes.
But remember, we are looking for x minus 1 cube, okay? Okay?
Yes.
And we said it's the same as x minus 1 into x minus 1 squared. Not so? Not so?
Yes.
But
Yes.
but x minus 1 squared we have already got is the same as x squared minus 2x plus 1, right?
X squared minus 2x plus 1.
Please, who is writing on my work? Who is writing on the screen?
Sila.
Is this one?
Yes, members, who is writing on the board?
Okay, I've removed it. There's someone was just writing on the screen. So we have now, so remain with x minus 1, okay?
Yes.
Into, what is x squared? X minus 1, we got x squared minus 2x plus 1, right?
Yes.
Yes, the concepts still remain the same. So which means x, the first term, the terms in the bracket will multiply all the terms in the second brackets, which will be x into x squared minus 2x plus 1. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Minus 1 into x squared minus 2x plus 1. Are you seeing that?
Yes, teacher.
Let's open the bracket. Let's open the brackets. We shall have x times x squared will give us x cube, not so? X cube minus x times 2x will give us minus 2x minus 2x
squared.
2x squared. Good. Plus
X.
plus x plus x. Good. Minus this one will give us
X squared.
x squared. Negative times negative.
Minus x squared.
Negative times negative.
Positive.
So it
Positive.
will be plus 2x. Not so?
Yes.
Then positive times negative will be minus
Minus 1.
minus 1. I remember so eloquent when I was teaching function and expansion and factorization. We said you can only factorize, you can all subtract or add functions or terms which are equal or of the same degree. Okay?
Yes.
So we shall have x cube. Okay? X cube. Do we have x squared again somewhere? We have negative 2x squared minus 2x. Not so?
Yes.
Yes.
So when you collect the right term, we shall have x cubed minus 2x squared minus x squared, like that. Eh?
Yes.
Then we go to x. We have plus x, then plus 2x. Not so?
Yes.
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 Then what? Then minus 1. I think that.
Yes.
So let's simplify that. So we shall have x cubed negative 2x squared minus x squared. What do you get?
Negative
Negative
3x.
Negative 3x.
Negative 3x squared. Then x plus 2x, what do we get?
3x.
3x.
We get plus 3x. Then minus
-1.
minus 1. That is our x cube. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
that's our side work. Have you put it down?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
teacher.
All right. All right. Now let's come back to this one where we were. We were here. Not so. I think that. Members, let's try to hurry. I have only 10 minutes remaining. Okay.
Yes.
So x cubed, after factorizing, we got x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3x minus 1. Not so? Minus 1. But remember,
Yes, teacher.
there's plus 3. There's that plus 3 there. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
So which means when we simplify that, we'll have x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3x. Okay? Negative 1 plus 3. What do we get?
2.
We get plus 2. So that's the function. So that's our composite function fd of x. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Good. Have you seen that? Are you seeing the notes? Are you seeing from the notes?
Yes.
Hey. Now from the notes, I'm seeing that I've made a mistake. I think that question was supposed to be x squared. And f of x was supposed to be x squared plus 3. Members, have you seen that? Have you seen that?
Yes, teacher.
It was not supposed to
Yes.
be, it was supposed to be x squared only, not x cubed. Okay?
Yes.
So if that is true, but now we have that was another advantage. Now you have got how to expand higher degree. So it means now our f of d of x is going to be the same as, when you look at the example, that is going to be x squared minus 2x plus 4, right?
Yes.
Yes. But that one when we use x cubed, then it's supposed to be, let's leave that one now. We have altered the equation a bit, okay?
Yes.
Yes, let's go back to this because the interest is to form a quadratic equation. We have this one now, right? But now the question was, we have to find fd of what? A, okay? Right?
Yes.
Which means
Yes.
where there's x, we shall substitute with it, with a, sorry. Where there's x, we substitute with it. So which means it will give us a squared minus 2a plus 4, right? Are we together? Are we together on that?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
No.
We have got fd of x, which is x squared minus 2x plus 4, right?
No.
I've said
Shall we got x cube?
no, members. We made
Yes.
we made a mistake. It was not supposed to be x squared. It was supposed to be x squared, not x cubed. Okay.
Yes.
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 F of x.
Yes.
F of x. F of x. You change that question. F of x was supposed to be x squared plus 3. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Which
Yes.
if we work it out, we shall get x squared minus 2x plus 4. Now, not the other one. Let's leave the other one. The side work. Okay. Okay. Are we together?
Yes.
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 Let's use this one now. Let's use this one. If that is true, let's go back to the condition. What was the
Yes,
condition?
teacher, we're together.
What the condition? Another condition is that we have to find g f of what? Of x. Okay. We have already got f g of x. Now we want to find g f of x. Okay. If you work out that, which means we shall get g into f of x, which will now become g into what is f of x? What was our f of x? What was our f of x, members?
X
X squared plus
X
3.
cubed plus X squared plus 3.
Yeah,
X cubed plus 3.
I said you change, not x cubed. Let it be x squared now. It's x squared.
Yes.
So it will get g into x squared plus 3, right?
Yes.
Good. So now when we combine them, now it becomes, what do we get? What's our g of x? So it become, remember g of x is x minus 1. So which means it become x squared plus 3 minus what? Minus 1. Right?
Minus 1.
Yes. So when you simplify that, what do you get? We get x squared plus 2, right?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Now let's go ahead. It implies now let's find g f of a. Okay.
Yes.
So when you substitute, so which means we shall get what? A squared plus 2.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
But remember, what was the condition? What was the condition? The condition was f g of a must be equals to g f of a.
G
Right?
F of X.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have got the two functions now. So can we substitute them back now? So it implies now, what was f g of a? Was a squared minus 2a
Minus 2A plus 4
plus 4 equals to a squared plus 2,
2.
right?
Plus 2.
So
Yes.
what do we do there? What do we do? We collect the like terms, not so.
Yes.
I'm seeing
Yes.
I'm seeing a squared here. I'm seeing also a squared there. What will happen? Natural death. What? Natural death, no? So they will die off.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, natural death.
So we remain with negative 2a plus 4 equals to 2. Not so?
Yes.
Yes.
We want a. So what do? We take this 4 the other side. So when you take 4 the other side, we have
Yes.
negative 2a equals to 2 minus 4.
Negative 2.
Which we get negative 2a equals to negative.
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
Divide all through by negative 2. What do you get? Therefore, our a is what?
Negative 1.
Negative 1?
No, positive 1.
1.
Positive 1.
1.
Yes, like that. So it was not supposed to be x cubed. It was supposed to be x squared, okay?
Yes.
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 If it's x cubed, then you people, you have not learned how to solve cubic. That one, we call it cubic. We call it cubic, okay? We call it cubic. But when the degree is 2, we call it quadratic, okay?
Yes.
Yes. For you have not learned how to, we have not yet reached that level of solving cubic. You have only learned how to solve quadratic, okay?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Very good. So now I think with those, Is there any
Yes,
is there,
teacher.
is there any complaint really?
No.
No.
Hmm. So you copy the exercise. Are you seeing the question there? The question
No.
on the side of the notes. On the side of the notes, not where I'm
Yes.
writing. On the side of the notes. Are you seeing that question?
Yes. Yes.
You are seeing it, eh?
Yes.
Or that one? Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
Yes. Write those two questions down. Write those two questions.
Teacher.
And remember, we have less than a minute now. I don't know how you will copy, but just take the screenshot of that.
Take screenshots.